So every Sunday we are gathering to discuss about enlightenment. And it is important we listen to the spiritual science, to the spiritual talks, to the knowledge and the wisdom every day, again and again. You have to keep listening. Even though we know many things, we have to keep listening so that the depth of our understanding increases. The fine-tuning of our understanding happens. Like a musician, once he is a musician, he has to practice his whole life. Even though he becomes a maestro, he keeps on practicing. It's the same with a meditator. Even though he is a senior meditator, even though he has attained the state of no thought state, even though he knows many things, still he has to keep practicing meditation every day. He has to keep reading books every day. He has to listen to others' experiences every day, because the learning is eternal. It is the most important point to understand. As long as we have breath, there is something to learn. As long as we are breathing, there is something to learn. In the last week, we have discussed about yamas and niyamas. Yamas and niyamas are the qualities of a perfected man. Okay. According to Patanjali's Raja Yoga, there are Ashtanga mark, eightfold path. So it starts with yamas and niyamas. So this is where many people get confused and get demotivated. When they see that yamas and niyamas, they think, oh, we don't have these qualities, so this Raja Yoga is not for us in this lifetime. Maybe some other time it is not for us. So they get demotivated. But actually the yamas and niyamas are the outcome of Raja Yoga. Okay. So the final product of yamas and niyamas are because of your Raja Yoga. So while there is focus on yamas and niyamas, you know that, it is like a benchmark. It is like a goal. The goal of Raja Yoga is yamas and niyamas. There are 5 yamas and 5 niyamas we have discussed last week. Yamas are perfect control on your principles. Niyamas are perfect control on your day-to-day affairs. While you have this as a goal, you begin the Raja Yoga. And while you're practicing this Raja Yoga every day, you focus on the yamas and niyamas every day. So that is how it goes. Yoga simply means union. And any yoga is meant for happiness. When you are in union with your own body, it is called Hatha Yoga. When you are in union with music, it is called Nada Yoga. When two bodies, male and female, come together in union, it is Sambhoga Yoga. When two minds, a male mind and a female mind, lives together in the same house for the whole life, it is Samsara Yoga. So union is always meant for happiness. While there are many yogas, the king of all the yogas is Raja Yoga. That is why it is called Raja Yoga. Raja means king of all the yogas. So in Raja Yoga, you are in union with your own self. You are in union with your own higher self. You are in union with your own other bodies, subtle bodies. Your physical body is union with all the other subtle bodies. We have 7 bodies. So the union of you with all your 7 bodies is Raja Yoga. So how do we get into Raja Yoga? The first step is Asana, Sukhasana. Patanjali described this step as Sukham Stiram Asanam. That posture, which is comfortable and stable, is the perfect asana. And for a beginner of meditator, or in other words, whether it is Raja Yoga or anapanasati or breath awareness meditation, all are the same. So the first step is asana. Asana should be sukhasana, comfortable posture. Wherever you feel comfortable, you sit. And stable posture, stiram. Stable means you lock your fingers, cross your hands. Then there is stability to your body. There is no leakage of energy. A beginner of meditation, he feels very difficult to sit still. He keeps moving on the body. There are so much pains and this and that. It takes time. 40 days it takes. For 40 days, you don't open your eyes and sit. Make your best efforts to sit still. In the beginning, it is not possible. But as you make efforts, it naturally becomes still. Your body becomes comfortable and still in the first 40 days. In the beginning, it is not possible for anybody. But as you keep practicing it, then you become comfortable to sit for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Okay. Then that is called Asana Siddhi. Means you have passed the first step. Now the second step is Pranayama. So again, according to Patanjali, he has described Pranayama as Sukha Pranayama. Sukha means comfortable, natural. Pranayama means breathing, because in the breath, we don't only breathe oxygen. We don't only take oxygen, we take prana. It is a subtle prana that makes this body sustain. So pranayama means natural breath. So you sit comfortable and you observe your natural breath. The breath is already happening. Don't manipulate the breath. It should be Sukha Pranayama. Natural breath, comfortable breath, peaceful breath, automatic breath. So you just keep witnessing it. That is the second step, Pranayama. So when you are in this Pranayama, then you go to the next stage, Pratyahara. Okay. Pratyahara, next. Pratyahara, ahara means food. Pratyahara means the food of internal food, not the external food, internal food. Cosmic energy, awakening of the Kundalini, activating of the third eye. This is all the internal ahara for the soul. This is the food for the soul. In your third eye, the more and more, when you are in pranayama, you receive more and more cosmic energy. And then with more and more cosmic energy, your kundalini gets activated, your chakras are recharged with energy. Your third eye activates. Okay, so this stage automatically happens without you doing anything. But Patanjali has described as a step. This is what happens. But you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to focus about it. Your focus is only the 2 steps, my dear friends. Your focus is only Sukhasana, Sukha Pranayama. The rest of the things are very natural, automatic. Okay. So after that, Pratyahara, after this activation of this chakra system, a lot of healing happens in that stage. You will receive a lot of body pain, shoulder pains, back pains, because it is a healing process. And your third eye also gets activated. Activation happens, some tingling sensation, you see some colors, and you see some vague figures, vague astral masters, not crystal clear, but you see. So the next step, automatically you keep doing more and more meditation. So then the next stage is Dharana. Dharana means concentration, focus. So while the third eye gets activated, now you keep focusing on, intensely you focus on the visions. Intensely you focus on all the metaphysical experiences. Then in the third eye activation, the pictures are blurred, not clear. But in the Dharana stage, there's crystal clear clarity. You understand the bigger picture of life. You understand who you are. You understand where did you come from. You understand where will you go. Okay. And you understand your Janma Parampara, Yoga Parampara. You understand many things about yourself. With the focus, Dharana. In the Dharana stage, you are an intense meditator. Dharana means focus, concentration. So more intensely you meditate, more intensely you understand. Without you making any effort, the understanding happens naturally. It is not that you have to open your third eye and understand. If you are in your past life, you are already a yogi. In your past life, you already finished all your third eye experiences. In this lifetime, simply the understanding happens like this. Okay, so that is Dharana stage. The next is Dhyana. So, the means astral body. Yana means travel. So the next stage is astral travel. Now, once you understand yourself in detail, then astral travel happens. Through the astral travel, you understand other dimensions. You travel to other galaxies, other dimensions, other star systems. You can travel wherever you want. The physical body is here. The astral body comes out. And the astral body is connected to the physical body through a silver cord. And then it goes wherever it wants and understands many other dimensions. Like Jesus Christ said, in my Father's kingdom, there are many, many mansions. So it goes and explores all the other dimensions, not only the physical, earthly reality, other realities as well. It is dhyana. And with this grand understanding of yourself and the bigger picture of not only your yoga parampara, your janma parampara, you understand many things about the bigger picture of life. The understanding happens. This understanding is not from the mind space. This understanding is from the soul space. Okay. So then, with this grand understanding, the next step is you are into the Samadhi state. That is the final. Samadhi means where you have all the answers. No more questions for your life. In the beginning, you will have some understanding. Savikalpa Samadhi. That is the first. And then you have complete answers. The answers per se is not the answers to the mind. It is the understanding. It is the understanding of the entire creation. So then the Nirvikalpa Samadhi happens. That is ultimate Samadhi. So Samadhi means a state where there is complete understanding. No more questions. Samadhi means no more questions. No more questions on anything. Only complete understanding. So that becomes the final lifetime. Now, it takes many, many lifetimes to reach to that stage. But we don't expect. No, we don't expect that I have to get to that stage. There is no rush. There is no expectations. We just do the right thing and the right things happens. You have to enjoy this journey. Raja Yoga is for enjoyment. That is what you have to understand. Destination is not important. Eventually you will reach that stage. The river reaches the ocean naturally. The river naturally reaches the ocean. But it is the journey of the river which is important. How many people's lives it touched. That is the beauty of the river. How many farmers the river has supported. How many people's thirst it has quenched. Then it becomes a Mahanadi, a great river. So every single person who is born on the planet Earth is bound to get enlightened. The destination is not important, but it is the journey. How many people's life you have touched? How many turns you have taken in your journey? How many obstacles you have faced, but still kept on moving? How many lessons you learned? How many people you supported? What great lessons you learned? How you enjoyed? That is the most important. Did you enjoy the journey or not? It is the enjoyment of the journey for which we have all come to the planet Earth. Anyway, the river is reaching the ocean. Your journey is anyway towards the path of enlightenment. But are you enjoying the journey? That matters. So this Raja Yoga, through this Raja Yoga, your yamas and niyamas gets perfected. As your yamas and niyamas are getting perfected, you are in celebration of life. You are enjoying the journey. Okay. So if you start with yamas and niyamas, then you are for a great disappointment because you know you are not a perfect person. It is like this. If you are a healthy person, then you don't go to a doctor. You are already healthy, why you need a doctor? If you already have yamas and niyamas perfected, why you need meditation? Why you need Raja Yoga? So the yamas and niyamas should be the last step. The yamas and niyamas are the natural outcome of Raja Yoga. But when you know what is the target, then that helps you to become more sincere. Then your focus is yamas and niyamas. Okay, am I in the path of ahimsa? Okay, let me focus on that. Okay, am I in brahmacharya? In any given point of time, I always see from the soul space. You go through many challenges in life. Okay, then you see, okay, I'm seeing from the mind perspective. That's why I have a limited scope of understanding. That's why I'm suffering. So let me see from the soul perspective. Now it is all about micro view and macro view. Micro view is you think from this body perspective, from this mind perspective, from this lifetime perspective. That is micro view. You pull yourself up, 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 and see from lifetime's perspective. That is macro view. Every time you see from the micro perspective, there is a confusion. And every time you see from the macro perspective, there is clarity, there is understanding. So when you see from the macro perspective, when you see from lifetimes of evolution, then you have perfect understanding of life. When you are in micro perspective, you think only you are suffering. In the macro perspective, you see suffering is there everywhere. From the micro perspective, the question happens, why me? From the macro perspective, you have the answer, why not? It is a grand journey. Okay. So, like last week we discussed, you have to write down the 5 yamas and 5 niyamas and paste it on the wall so that every day you see that. And every day in the morning you get up, okay, so this is my focus, this is my target. And for that yamas and niyamas, I have to do meditation. So that motivates you to sit in meditation. And there is no expectation. You will see that you are progressing. You know, for example, asteya, jealousy. Yes, you are 80%, you are jealous free, but sometimes you catch hold of yourself, you're still jealous a little bit. So you are not worried about it. Then you say, okay, I have to do more meditation, then naturally the jealousy will go away. So your focus is not on jealousy, your focus is on meditation. Okay. So these yamas and niyamas are like a benchmark, like a checklist. And every time you catch hold of yourself that you have not yet perfected in that one particular niyama, then you are not worried about it. You are not concerned about it. Then you say, okay, I know what to do. For example, cleanliness. You know, okay, you don't have the habit of cleaning the house or taking shower 2 times a day. Saucha, every day you should take 2 times a shower. In the olden days, there's 2 times shower. Every day they go to the river 2 times they take shower and clean the house every day so that there is positive energy all around. And you tell yourself, oh, sometimes my house is not clean, I'm not taking shower every day. So you are not concerned about it. Then say, okay, I'm not meditating. That's why I'm not realizing the value of it. So let me focus on meditation. So the perfection of yamas and niyamas happens through Raja Yoga. That is the understanding. The more and more you are in the Raja Yoga, that means anapanasati, or in other words, Sukha Asana and Sukha Pranayama, the more naturally your yamas and niyamas are perfected. Then you are into Ishvara Pranidhana. You see yourself as God. You see everybody as God. You get into the oneness consciousness. You get into the state of Aham Brahmasmi. Aham means I am God. Everybody is God. The essence of the entire creation is God. It will come to that state naturally. Theoretically, you might understand, but to experience it practically, you need Raja Yoga. Okay? So, truth is very simple, but the mind complicates unnecessarily. People go for chakra activation, DNA activation, Kundalini activation, this activation. You don't need to do anything. Just be in Sukha Pranayama. Everything is automatic. That Kundalini activation, which happens naturally, is the right activation. Anything you force, anything you do unnatural, you have to face the consequences. This is a very, very important point you have to understand. That which is natural is perfect. That goes against the nature, you have to face the consequences. When you sit in Sukhasana, when you sit in Sukha Pranayama, all your siddhis get activated. All your internal healing naturally happens. And the more and more you do Raja Yoga, the more and more you will let go of siddhis. The siddhis comes first. In Raja Yoga, the siddhis comes first. And the more you do Raja Yoga, you know to gracefully let go of the siddhis. The day you let go of siddhis, the buddhi comes. The first stage is the siddhatva. In Raja Yoga, the first stage is siddhatva, the second stage is buddhatva. So our focus is not siddhatva, our focus is buddhatva. We are not focused, we are not concerned about siddhis. Our focus is on samadhi. Samadhi means understanding of life. Buddhatva, wisdom. When your attention is on yamas and niyamas, you will not be stuck in the siddhis, because you are very clear about your goals. You are very clear what you want your life to be. So your focus will be on how your life is, how your day-to-day life is. So that is how you help yourself not to get stuck in siddhis and rather focus on buddhi. Only you can help yourself. Nobody can help you. Through your own meditation, through your own sincerity, through your own seriousness, you can help yourself. This is Raja Yoga, the king of all the yogas. As simple as that. Okay, so let us do half an hour meditation. And today is the last day I'm in London, flying back to India. So tomorrow I'll be in India. So the next week session we'll do from Agastya Ashram. Okay, so let us all sit in meditation. Let us sincerely practice Raja Yoga, breath meditation. Only 2 steps, Sukhasana, Sukha Pranayama. That's it. Your focus is only on 2 steps, Sukhasana and Sukha Pranayama. And very naturally, you will get into the Samadhi state. Let it take lifetimes, you don't care. Your focus is on Sukhasana and Sukha Pranayama. And make sure the yamas and niyamas are perfected every single day. Okay, so gently close your eyes. Sit comfortably in Sukhasana, Sukham Sthiram Asana, comfortable and still posture. And gently close your eyes and start observing your natural breath.